Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we'll be talking about Fran, who I don't usually talk about free units, but some people wanted me to talk about Fran and she's insanely popular, so I'm going to go ahead and just talk about her. And also Penelo, and also Vaan. So, hope you guys are interested in those units, and we'll be going into them right now. Vaan's not first though, Penelo's going to be first. So, easy access to magic TDH if you want that. 40% magic, it just seems kind of weak overall compared to other stuff. And rest TMR is very mediocre too. I feel like it's just not that good. So definitely not worth chasing for that. However, she does have some unique weapon selections for mage, including whips, hammers. I think she might be one of the first people who actually can use great swords as a mage. That's a little interesting. Not that it's good or anything. It's just interesting to me. So she has some support capabilities. That unfortunately, I don't even know what they were thinking with this, but it's not very good. 30% damage, 30% magic mitigation is very low at this point on the JB side. Like 35 to 40 is like minimum now, I think, to even be valid. So not really sure what that's supposed to do. It's supposed to be, I guess it's just like a emergency buff if you need it, but not really the best. And for an FFBE latent ability, it's actually pretty not good. So anyways, as you can see there, this is the new power creep setting with this banner, 130% in perils. So there's some power creep in there. Sorry about that. So she has Mystic Cross Chainer, that is fire, ice, and dark. So she has many chaining partners with dark, and a few with ice, and many with fire. So she's very good in that situation. It's really unfortunate she has only evade for one target. If this was AoE evade for 2 attacks, that would be meta, 100% meta. Unfortunately, no. But she does have some healing. Does have full break, which is nice. She takes some damage though, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm still not over this bronchitis. I apologize, guys, for the coughing. She has some modifier buffs, and unfortunately she only has, so mainly her main move is fire, because she's kind of all over the place. We'll look into it in a second, but it's unfortunate that the CD for her main chaining move is fire, not anything else like other units that have 3 separate ones, or maybe 2 at least. So wait, what? Wait, is she like? No, I don't think so. Why does she imbue ice to herself? She's not like Ace, because these are actual magic damage things. I'm not sure why they are imbuing. Also, use chance of being targeted. Why? What? There's some weird things going on here, but I don't understand why they're being imbued. That's not something I'm not really understanding, because she's a mage. So that imbuing thing is not important, and also completely irrelevant. I don't really understand, because her Limit Burst does have ice magic tied to it, so it's kind of all over the place. And if you use your Limit Burst, which I recommend, you get access to these stronger modifier moves. And apparently if you just use them, you just get them again. From what it looks like, you just use them over again. So that's pretty good, just recycling them over and over again. So in the end, I'm not really sure what they were going with. This is a really strange character. Oh, I see what it is. It's not good though. The imbues are for the aura ray chaining, Not very good. Aurora chaining is very awkward to use a lot of the time. It's still fine if you want to use it as a support because there is another unit or two, I think, that have Aurora chaining as well. But she's just kind of all over the place. Not very good. Not a very good mage, honestly. Her damage numbers are not very high. They're okay, but obviously since we just got a mage, Bahamut Dark Fiend. If you don't know anything about her, go check her out in my previous videos. Anyways, yeah, she's just lackluster. Like I said in my news video, she's just here so you don't get Vaan. She does have 300% magic TDH when equipped with her TMR, which is pretty nice, but magic TDH is kind of on the way out. It's no longer, you know, whale territory. Whale territory now is magic true dual wield because it's more beneficial to mages because they're able to equip 2 staves and 2 rods and able to have more HP on those rods and stuff like that. So magic TDH is really not that good anymore. I really don't see myself using it that much, except for dark visions. So it's just not that good anymore, guys. But it is what it is, and she does have some human killer, which is nice. She has 100% human killer. And one other thing that I saw that was really good is this. In her SPB, decreased MP usage 15%. Innately, that's pretty good. I gotta say, that's pretty good. And this is a useless passive. You would never want to equip a shield onto her. Just saying. That's not so good. Does have Dispel, but doesn't have dual cast, black magic, or anything, so these are kind of worthless. So all in all, I give her like a B+. You don't have the choice of going on her or not if you're going to be going for Vaan. You might come in contact with 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 of her on your way to getting Vaan, because I mean honestly, it just seems like they're kind of a little bit lazy with their kit. A little bit. There's some things in here that could be better. For someone fest units, basically this unit's just diluting the pool. And some people in my Discord already agreed with that statement, that this unit's just here to dilute the pool, basically. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Moving on, Fran. So, her TMR is actually very good. There's not very many beast killer materials in the game. Lara Croft is one of them. On the JB side, if no one knows, her TMR is far different on the JB side than the global side. It's like 20% attack when equipped to close, 20% attack at the end, and then a little bit of beast killer. It's only like 25%. But here, 30% attack, and beast killer and avian killer, which is both of them are really good because really the only way you could access them is through King Leo's STMR, the free unit, and on the JB side we did not get very many opportunities to get him. So on the global side I have it, but on the JB side I do not. So this TMR is very good. Unfortunately, the STMR is really not that good. I don't see myself using this other than for her. It's good for her, but not really for anyone else. Bows are not really that useful. Mages are using them, but not. This is a pure physical bow, so not really that good for anyone but herself. But it is what it is. Obviously, she can equip bows, which she will be using her own STMR, like I mentioned. And she has some very nice things about her. So she has innate triple cast. And just like I mentioned before, she does have Aurora chaining, just like Penelo does, so they can chain if they want. She does have 3 elements that she can use: earth, ice, and fire. It does have some 100% imperils, which is nice. 6 turns, by the way, that's a long time. Can be used as a finisher with that too, 20 times mod. Just as a casual finishing move. Does have Bolting Strike, which those of you who are still new to the channel and haven't seen this before, this is not real Bolting Strike, but if you want to look back, go look at 11's Page on the JP side, he's the first one who actually had Bolting Strike, even though it was kind of it was just a filler move. But now it's more established. I wish we had a different name for it though. So she has a variety of things she can do, some modifier buffs. And she has a 35 times mod, but I'm sure this is gonna be disappointing. Right. Let's see the disappointment. Yeah, I knew it. It's only for the one-hit move. I knew it. So she can be used. She can be like a pseudo finisher though. She can be like a pseudo finisher, so that's not too bad, actually. So she gets some modifier buffs, things of that nature. Her imbues actually don't do any damage, kind of similar to Ununite Ruffia, where her imbues didn't do anything either. That's fine though. So she has some TDH. She has 150, which is pretty standard. She has 200% healing item potency, which honestly is just whatever, because her potency is only for potions, high potions, and X potions, which honestly really not that good at this point. Really not that good. But 150% TDH is pretty. Wait, she has 200%. Oh, that's even better. She has 200% TDH, which is very nice. Just has some more modifier buffs with her SPB. Yeah, she's really good, guys. I'm not sure why it's only ice. She has ice and peril 120%, but not for any of the other elements. So that's whatever. Looks like it can chain with itself. 16 hits. It's pretty decent. So definitely a thumbs up. Guys, normally I don't review the free units because when you're going to get to the King log, it's the highest percent bonus you can get when you get their 7-star anyways. So what I always say is you're probably going to get them anyways, right? But maybe if you wanted to know more about them, but Fran is definitely a thumbs up. She is very good for a free unit. They've been on the ball ever since a few months ago. They've been making these free units better and better. The free lightning is good. The free Machina is good. Fran is good. We're all good. So yeah, definitely go ahead and get her, at least for the TMR. At least for that TMR. The TMR is very good, so definitely thumbs up for that. And finally, the most controversial protagonist probably of all time, I think. I think the most influentially, bipolar. I don't think that's the word I'm trying to use, but it's kind of divided. Some people like him, some people don't like him, but I think his spread is pretty nice. I like the fire in the background. But anyways, his TMR is very good. 20% evasion while also giving 50% true to wield. The paralyzed resist is just whatever, but what you're really looking for is that evasion. And his STMR is insanely good. It's the talk of the town right now, because if you were able to get this through several means, you can actually equip this to Daisy or Wall, and they have 100% provoke, but they also have that dodge equipped. So now they have an extra slot, or maybe even 2 extra slots that they wouldn't have had before. So I'm really hyped about getting this if I can, because if I can get it, it will definitely replace Locke's STMR. Because now if you equip this to Wall, CG Wall, like I mentioned, he has 100% draw, and you can make him 100% evasion. So he's able to equip stuff like Death Resist and stuff of that nature. So that's pretty insane. Gotta say, this is probably one of the best STMRs in the game. If I made an STMR tier list for the JP side, this would be in my top 5 easily. Then, with that being said, let's move on. He has some unique skills, weapon selection, throwing weapons, guns, katanas, swords, and daggers. Those are really nice. I like the throwing weapons because now you can potentially use the Moose Trout weapon, which not many units can use, and also you can use Quicksilver if you want. To dismay maybe some of you, he's not a chainer. Despite him having Aurora Ray chaining, he is not a chainer. He is a breaker. He's a provoker, dodge provoker, and he's also a finisher. I think I mentioned that. But it's nice. It's still good because there's a combo where if you, I mean, this is a very specific combo, but if you have Squall, if you have Pwn, and you have him, you can use Wind Imperil, so you don't have to wait for Pwn's Wind Imperil on our Limp Burst. So you can do this all on turn 1. AoE imbue with Pwn, have your, and use Pwn's Limp Burst damage boost, and also use his Imperil, because he can triple cast permanently. So you're able to Imperil 120% for Wind, imbue your Squalls, and get ready to go ahead and see Limp Burst on first turn. I gotta say that's really insane combo, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. Other than that, he has some nice things, like being able to remove all buffs from one enemy. I like that. He's so good, honestly, he's so good. I don't, like, he has Mirage for 4 turns. It comes off cooldown on the 4th turn. Like, there's so many things good about him. Yes, he's not, I know he's not a chainer, but he's just so more interesting than another DPS, guys. Just imagine if he was just another boring DPS. It'd be really boring. It'd just be another DPS that you probably wouldn't use after a month. But this guy is way more interesting because he can provoke. He can be 100% dodge very easily. He can be a finisher. He can be an Imperiler. Like, there's so many things that you can do. Mirage, AoE Mirage. So he has several bits of evasion in his kit already. 10, another 10 is 20. I believe he had more, 40. And then with his TMR equipped, right? That's 60%. And with his STMR, that's 90, right? Yeah, that's 90% already. And that's like not even really equipping anything. So that's really nice. He does have some TDH, but definitely don't do that because he does have the 6 times cap, as you can see down here. Definitely don't do that. Go for the True Dual Wield. His TMR helps with that. So let's look at what we have here. 50. They only have 50% True Dual Wield. That's fine. I'd say it's pretty balanced considering all the other stuff we have. Let's look. Yeah, he only has 50. That's fine though. That's balanced because if he had 100%, that'd be too easy. So with this TMR, you have 100, and Lightning's TMR, you have 200. So that's pretty good. I wouldn't say he needs 200% True Dual Wield because he is a finisher, but he does benefit from the 6 times cap. And his Limp Burst, despite ignoring the steel thing, which is kind of like a meme, 85% breaks, full breaks for 2 turns, and also 130% fire Imperil, and very good damage. His Imperils also unlock to 130%, I believe. Yeah, right here. So, all in all, very good unit, very interesting unit. A lot of people are saying that Alum doesn't know how to make units unique anymore. I gotta say, they've been making them pretty unique lately. Seifer, Pwn, and now Vaan. Gotta say, they are definitely making unique units, despite what some people on Reddit may say that Vaan or Alum doesn't know how to make good units anymore. They just copy and paste. This is definitely not copy and paste. I'll say that much. So definitely gives it an A+ by me. If you are needing a new Raker, if you're just starting out on the JP side, this is the perfect time to start, because Vaan is very good for any account. He brings so much to the table, guys. You don't even need his STMR, it's just a nice thing to have. But being able to be I love roll compression units, guys. So being able to finish, being able to Imperil, being able to be a dodge provoker, you know, things of that nature, being able to do Mirage, because you can use triple cast and use all of his abilities other than his Aurora chaining, which honestly you're probably never going to use. So yeah, all in all, extremely powerful, obviously the best unit. Penelo is just there so you don't get this guy. So, all in all, definitely worth pulling if you can. If you're a fellow whale, definitely go for the STMR. in some fashion if you have a Moogle or anything like that. Go ahead and get that. For free to play, I don't know. Maybe you can, if you have some Moogles laying around. Remember guys, you can get his prism for free in the Vortex. There'll be a mission. It's easy to do, anyone can do it. Just bring a carry friend along and you can beat it and you can get his prism for free. So then all you have to do is pull one of him somehow, XD. With that in mind guys, I think we're done. I think we're wrapping it up. If I missed anything, or if there's any other questions you want to know, or ask I mean, please leave them down in the comment section below. And the keyword for the end of the video is hashtag evasion. Hashtag evasion is the keyword for the ending of this video. And I know it's really long, 20 minutes long, I'm sorry about that. But we reviewed 3 units in depth. This is what you guys wanted me to start doing, so unfortunately the video links will be a lot longer because I have to go more in depth. But hopefully you'll like that, and please spread the video, please share it, please like it, please comment, please subscribe, do everything you can. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.